Does it?
Yeah. How you doing?
Finish up some conversations. I know there's the long ones and eyes in those, so if you guys can start finding your seats, that would be wonderful. A couple more minutes. Thank you. And will all of our finalists find your name tag up here at the front so you can stare at your glories, right? Wow, you guys listen well. I like it. We're off to a good start already. Okay, well, first of all, welcome everybody to the 26th Annual Miss Hockey Banquet. Big hearty congratulations to all of our ladies up here, all of the parents, coaches, fans, friends, family, everybody who lent a hand in here. I'm Jessie Pierce, writer for the Minnesota Wild for NHL.com. I'm also the Bar Down Beauties podcast host. If you're not familiar with Bar Down Beauties, you can take your phone out, go ahead, find your favorite streaming app. We have new episodes every Monday, but I am incredibly honored to be a part of this great event celebrating girls and women's hockey. I mean, there's nothing like it. You guys know it. Minnesota Hockey does such a tremendous job developing elite players, some of which are sitting up here with me today, the rest of you in the audience. Big shout out to all of the state tournament participants, which just wrapped up. Our champs are in the house, the War Road Lady Warriors for Class A. Good round of applause. And our Class AA champions, Andover Huskies, undefeated season. So just really a job well done. And again, to all the participants, it's hard to get there, it's hard to make it, but it's really a special honor. I've got some special people up here, Karin Bach with me. She'll be speaking a little bit later as well, and she is an example of how far girls and women's hockey has truly come. I personally never played hockey, so I am in awe of all of you women that get to do it, but it's something really special, especially here. I know a lot of you guys are familiar with that. So without further ado, we're going to get some food rocking and rolling here a little bit. You can mingle a little more before we get into some introductions of coaches and finalists and get to know some of these gals a little bit better. So please feel free. We'll get some food going and enjoy. Thank you.
Laura on the shore. Love Laura.
All right, you guys can continue to eat. No worries, we're going to move on with our program here today. Now we're going to talk to the coaches of our winning championship teams. First up, we have the Class A 4-row Lady Warriors. This year, the Warriors maintained a #1 ranking throughout most of the season, made the program's 13th trip to the state tournament, concluding with a 3rd state title. It's their first since 2011, but the victory comes by taking down defending state champs, Proctor Hermantown. I'd like to welcome now Warriors head coach, David Marvin. David, come on up.
Hey everybody, got a long ride home and Coach Comstock said keep it short and stay humble. So we really appreciate it and we're happy to bring the title home to World. Thank you.
A man of few words, thanks David, I appreciate that. Now moving on to our Class AA championships, the Andover Huskies. A battle to the end. How many of you guys watched that game last night? Yeah, quite the battle against Minnetonka. Andover concludes the year undefeated with a 5-4 victory over the Skippers. 79-3 in their past 3 years, including 2 state titles. Let's welcome up Melissa Volk, unfortunately not here with us today, but the captains, Ella Berger and Isa Gettle. Would you guys come up and say a few words about the Huskies, please? Well, ladies, I know we're catching you completely off guard, so no worries. I mean, just how exciting does it feel to be state champs once again?
It feels great. I don't know. It feels great. Yeah, I agree with Ella.
What's your favorite thing about hockey?
The friendships. Yeah, the friendships and just the locker room. The locker room.
Teammates through and through. Thanks, girls. Appreciate it. Congratulations again. Now I would like to welcome Callie Funk of the Minnesota Wild Hockey in Partnership to be on our next one. Thank you. Welcome everyone. On behalf of the Minnesota Wild, I want to congratulate all of the nominees for these awards today, all of the teams that made it to the state tournament this year, and of course the most recent state champions, Andover and Warroad. I want to thank all of the families of these fine student athletes. It's because of your unwavering support that they are here today and have such bright futures ahead of them. I'd also like to thank all the teammates and friends who provide constant support and push these young women to be the best versions of themselves. At the Minnesota Wild, our mission is to create a greater state of hockey. A huge part of this is obviously bringing a Stanley Cup home here, but there are other ways in which we fulfill this mission, such as supporting this banquet and being present to support our community in any way we can. You'll see our logo, you'll see our staff, you'll see us volunteering on and off the ice at rinks around the metro and around the state to grow the game. We're really just another team in the state of hockey, and we thank you for supporting us. We are proud to grow the game, and we can see the continued growth of the sport year after year, which is fueled by girls and high school hockey players. All girls teams are part of the equation now, as you can see, which is remarkable. We pride ourselves in hosting a variety of camps and programs throughout the year dedicated to promoting women's hockey. Our long-standing Little Wild Learn to Play program now averages a female participation rate of over 32%. We are committed to continue to increase the female representation by hosting an all-girls Little Wild program this coming fall. These girls coming up through the ranks all need positive leaders in their communities, and you are those female leaders. I was fortunate to have many role models to look up to when I was growing up, and I found that these positive influences all played a part not only in my hockey career, but in my professional growth and personal development. Growing up in Minnesota, and now having the honor of working for the Minnesota Wild, I've come to take great pride in the phrase, the state of hockey. Our state is unique in the fact that we have such a strong high school hockey program with such strong bonds to the communities. Being able to represent your high school is a very special opportunity and an honor, one you should cherish and share with those following in your footsteps. In a moment, we will be announcing the two winners, and I'll have the privilege of presenting Wild sweaters to each of the players. The two winners will also be invited to make the ceremonious Let's Play Hockey announcement before the game on Tuesday when the Wild take on the Calgary Flames again. In closing, the Minnesota Wild are very proud of this community. We're very proud of what these awards represent, and we're very honored to be here today. Thank you. Thanks, Callie. Hopefully a better outcome than maybe we saw in Calgary the other night. We will move on from that. Next up, Claire Goldsmith, the president of the Minnesota Girls Hockey Coaches Association, has a couple other words to present. So, Claire.
Good morning and welcome to the 2022 Ms. Hockey Banquet. Thank you to the players, parents, and coaches for attending this banquet today. It means a huge deal to both the Coaches Association as well as Minnesota Wild, Let's Play Hockey, and Tradition Company, who are our sponsors. Congratulations to the Warroad Lady Warriors on their Class A championship game, and the Andover Huskies on their Class AA championship. We have great candidates for Ms. Hockey. We have wonderful candidates for the Senior Goalie Award, and I would like to thank everybody else who has made this season a success. Tim Morris, who is the Executive Director of the Minnesota Girls Coaches Association, Bob Sherry, who is the Special Projects Director, as well as Tom Mackelberg, who is on the All-State Selection Committee Chair. With that being said, I will go into the Coaches of the Year. For Class A, we have Sean Fish of Orono High School.
I did not expect this today, so thank you for that. Had a great group of girls this year. We made our first run at state tournament. It was unbelievable and it was a great experience. So this award really goes to my girls. Thank you.
Assistant coach of the award was Jim Kurtz from Mount Tonka. Unfortunately, he's not here, so I will accept it on his behalf. Class AA coach of the year from Lakeville South, Tim Morris.
I got a couple things I want to say. First of all, congrats to all the teams making the state tournament. What a great event to be able to at least have our state tournament back the way it was a couple of years ago. So special thanks and congrats to Warroad and Andover for such a great show last night. Just fantastic to watch some very, very skilled players in this, and it shows how far we've come as an association and in our game. I also like to thank all coaches, our Coaches Association, Let's Play Hockey, for putting this event together. And it's just an awesome opportunity to celebrate all of the skill and dedication that is sitting in this room right now. And to these ladies that are up here on the stage right now, congratulations to you and also to the semifinalists who also may be in the room today as well. Though this is an individual award, I have to, and I wouldn't be standing here without the help and support of my coaches, my teams, my players. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Coaches do not coach for personal awards. I believe we coach to affect the positive change in the future lives of athletes. We challenge, nurture, and sometimes discipline. Those student athletes will soon be leading all of us. So thank you very much.
The Class AA Assistant Coach of the Year is Bob Sherry from Burnsville High School.
Good morning, thank you. To piggyback everything what Mr. Morris said, first off, I'd like to congratulate all the other section coaches of the year, both Class AA and A. Coaches, thank you for voting me as Coach of the Year, or Assistant Coach of the Year, sorry. But this doesn't go without Coach Chris Lepper. Is Chris here? Oh, hey, bud. No, Chris, thank you. It was a ride. It was a fun ride. Burnsville, we started 4-4-1, and we went on a nice 20-2 run. We had injuries and COVID and all these different things, but what a ride. And thank you, players. Megan, is Megan here? Assistant coach. But what a run. Thank you.
I'm going to welcome Tim Morris back up to announce the winner of the Stankowski Award.
Thanks for the clap. All right. The Brett Stankowski Award was named in honor of longtime Blake head coach and is given to one person annually who has provided leadership and support to support the growth and betterment of high school girls hockey, the Minnesota Girls Hockey Coaches Association, or the programs administered by the Minnesota State High School League, Minnesota Hockey. These deserving individuals will have displayed their dedication, selflessness, and passion for any of the activities in which they are or have been involved with. I'd like to introduce our 2022 Brown Stankowski Award winner is Claire Goldsman.
Thank you. I really was not expecting that, so thank you very much. Brano means a lot to me because he was my coach my senior year. And he is one of the reasons that I got into this when I graduated from college a very long time ago now. And it's one of the reasons that I've stayed in it since. I helped him take on the Blake JV, which was an interesting experience for my first high school experience, or coaching experience. When you would get the message that said at 8:15, when we were supposed to be on the ice at 8:30, Coach, I won't be there. Okay, great. There weren't usually necessarily reasons that went along with the reason that they just weren't gonna be there, but it was just, I won't be there. So there were nights that I had one or two players, which is very challenging to actually develop a team and any sort of skill in that sense. So we did a lot of, one-on-one coaching experiences. So for that, I am grateful that I got into this. I have enjoyed almost every moment since. There are some long nights, but you quickly get over them because there's either a game the next day or a game the next week or whatever it is, you're always preparing for the next one. So thank you to the Coaches Association for this award. It truly means the world. With that, we have the team academics from section 1A, Albert B, with a 3.9. Somebody from Albert Lee here, please come up and accept your award. I don't see Mark, so I'm not sure if there's anybody else. From section 2A, Hutchinson, 3.9. Section 3A, 2.97, Laverne. Section 4A, Simley with 3.92. Section 5A, Pine City, 3.896. Section 6A, Wilmer, 3.87. Section 7A, Proctor Hermantown with 3.948. Section 8A is Detroit Lakes with 3.989. And with that, Detroit Lakes is our state A class champ. Double A, single, 1AA is Lakeville South with 3.952. From 2A, we have Minnetonka with 3.957. From 3AA, Burnsville, 3.947. Stillwater at 4A, 3.856. From 5AA, Irondale with 3.927. From 6AA, Edina, 3.909. From 7AA, Anoka, 3.956. From 8AA, Moorhead, 3.921. And the state AA class champ is Minnetonka with 3.957. The difference between first and third in the AA was 0.005. Just to sort of give you a whole valuation. Coaches Association also hands out 3 scholarship awards. This year, the Premier Prep scholarship was given to Abigail McQuay from Andover. From the Executive Council, Montana Cornier from Mount Westonka. Charlie Stryker Award went to Dana Jones from Cloquet. That. Okay, we next have our All-State Honorable Mention, starting with Class A. From War Road, Katie Comstock. From Orono, Allie Kleeman. From Mount Westonka, Emily Wendorf. Piper Andrews from Fergus Falls. From Two Rivers, St. Paul, Solveig Berg-Messerol. From Orono, Zoe Lopez. From Simley, Michaela McGowan. From Minneapolis, Celia Mitbo. From Simley, Ella Tocito. From War Road, Kendra Nordic. From South St. Paul, Delaney Norman. That is the Class A honorable mention. Okay, double A. From Burnsville, Olivia Carlson. From Osseo Park Center, Haley Eikos. Ella House. From Minnetonka, Josie Hemp. From Minnetonka, Ellie Kleppinger. From Lakeville North, Meredith Jensen. From Burnsville, Katie Katzmarek. From Minnetonka, Ava Lindsay. From Centennial, Lauren O'Hara. From Maple Grove, Stella Retrum. From Stillwater, Josie St. Martin. From Holy Family, Sedona Blair. From Maple Grove, Danny Strong. Congratulations to AA Honorable Mention. Back to single A for all state. Starting with defense, Abby Chamernick from War Road. Lily Ramirez from South St. Paul. Danielle Burnett from Chisago Lakes. Danielle Bergen from Chisago Lakes. Talia Hendrickson from War Road. Maddie Halter from Fergus Falls. Kate Johnson from War Road. Cindy Leonard from Mount Westonka. Isla Rice-Camp from Orno. Naya Seeger from Proctor Hermantown. Cameron Van Bontavia from Laverne. Celia Dahl from Orno. And Abby Pajari from Proctor Hermantown. Congratulations to the Class A All-State. Class AA. McKenna Auer from Alexandria. Chloe Finnerty from North Wright County. Janessa Gadzik from Gentry Academy. Vivian Jungles from Edina. Olivia LaRoche from Minnetonka. Emma Peschel from Benilde St. Margaret's. Mercury Bischoff, Grand Rapids Greenway. Ella Berger, Andover. Chloe Boreen, Hill Murray. Maddie Christian, Elk River, Zimmerman. Claire Enright, Lakeville South. Isabel Gettle, Andover. Maddie Kaiser, Holy Family. Sloan Matthews, Wayzata. Taylor Otremba, Lakeville South. Grace Sedura, Minnetonka. Kara Sajovic, Gentry Academy. Whitney Tuttle, Rosemount. Leah Bosch, Hopkins Park. Uma Cornier, Edina. Haley Hansen, Blaine. And Maggie Maleka from Northfield. And that is the Class AA All-State team. Congratulations.
Thank you, and congrats again to all of our winners. Let's hear for the academics. Oh my gosh, some serious baseball. Congratulations to everybody. Now I want to take some time to introduce our keynote speaker, Karin Bai. Karin is a Wisconsin native. We won't hold that against her though, don't worry. Who was an alternate captain on the 1998 U.S. Olympics team, which took home the country's first ever gold medal in women's hockey in Nagano, Japan. She led the team with 5 goals that year, and 4 years later helped lead Team USA to a silver medal in Salt Lake City. In 2011, Karin was inducted into the International Ice Hockey Federation Hall of Fame, and in 2014, she was inducted into the U.S. Hall of Fame. So she knows what she's talking about, right guys? Please welcome Karin Bai.
Wow, thank you. I want to first start by saying thank you to Let's Play Hockey for inviting me to be your guest speaker today. I want to congratulate all these individuals. There's some over there, over here, goalies over here, all of those that got the awards. Fantastic. Like, you guys have done a great job. I had a chance to watch a few of the games, last night's game and some of the games. The talent of the sport has grown, continues to grow. It's phenomenal. It's very, very impressive. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, share a little bit about the Olympics. Kind of an exciting year because the Olympics just haven't taken place, and then leave you with a few words of wisdom, and we'll go on from there. So I promise I won't take up too much of your time. My hockey career started at a very young age. I was 4 years old when my dad took me to a local rink and taught me how to skate. Loved it. Came home, he built a nice skating rink for me in the front yard, and I was out there every single day. At the age of 7, my older brother Chris got sick, couldn't go to one of his hockey practices. So my dad said, Karin, how about we dress you up in Chris's equipment, and you know, we're gonna pretend the guys, you know, try to fool the guys into thinking that you're Chris. So I vividly remember putting on all the equipment, and at that time the garter belt, and we had the nice belt and everything. So put on all the equipment, and the last thing he said to me, he says, Karin, he said, don't talk to anybody. So I got out there and I had my head down and didn't really look at anybody. Well, it didn't take long for them to figure out that it was me underneath all that equipment, and not my brother, right? So I absolutely loved it. My dad signed me up. Back then we didn't have girls hockey like you have now, so I was the only girl playing on the boys team. My Olympic dream started at a very young age. I was 7 years old when the 1980 men's Olympic team won the gold medal, right? Miracle on Ice. Watched every game. I used to pretend I was number 6 Bill Baker down in my basement playing, glued to the TV. And it was at that time I said to my parents, I want to go to the Olympics. And I'm sure my parents were like, yeah, whatever. You know, there's no girls hockey, you know, keep dreaming, right? So I did. I kept dreaming, and I kept working at it. And I tried out for the boys high school team as a freshman. I didn't make it, but I tried out again as a sophomore, and I made it. And that was a really special year for me because my brother Chris was a senior, and it was the first time that we got to play in the same team together. After graduating from high school, I went to the University of New Hampshire. At that time, there was only 3 schools that offered scholarships: University of New Hampshire, Providence College, and Northeastern. So we've come a long way in this sport. Looking what's out there right now, it's absolutely fantastic. So played there for 4 years, went up to Montreal, played there for a couple years. I kind of cheated the system and played as a graduate student on their undergraduate team. Been a part of the national team. I played for about 10 years. 92 was the first year I made the team. Did a lot of traveling, went to China a couple times, Finland, Norway, Sweden. Just had an unbelievable USA Hockey experience. It was about June of 97 I got the phone call that said, hey, you've been selected to try out for the first ever US Women's Olympic Hockey team. I was like, yes. So I moved up to Boston, trained with a lot of my buddies out there, went to the tryout, which was held up in Lake Placid. And after about 8 days of training, on ice, off ice, testing, bike testing, how many push-ups, how many sit-ups, all the different stuff, Coach Ben Smith called us into a room, and he said, I'm going to pick 25 of you to be on the pre-Olympic team. So hearing my name, that first 25, I felt like part of my dream had come true. So the 25 of us trained together in Lake Placid. We did a lot of traveling. We spent a week in Finland, a week in Sweden, went all over Canada, all over the US playing. And at Christmas time, he sat us down and he said, hey, I can only bring 20 of you to the Olympics. Nowadays, they can bring 23. The Olympic team that just got back from Beijing, that trained up in Blaine, they had 28 of them up there. And their team had cut down to 23. They could bring 23 over there. So we were down to 20. And I remember sitting in this room and he named off 2 goalies, 6 defensemen, 12 forwards. I was one of the forwards. One of the most exciting moments of my life. Jumped up. Now, we didn't have cell phones, people. So some of you younger people here who may not know what a payphone is, okay, had to run up to the payphone, put in the 16-code calling card number, right? Then the 10-digit phone number. I mean, it took forever just to get connected to my parents to say, I'm named to the Olympic team, right? So awesome. Got to go home for Christmas, came back after Christmas, met out in Colorado Springs to train for the last month before going to the Olympics. And I remember the talk Coach Smith gave to us when we first got on the ice, the 20 of us. He congratulated us because that was the first time just the 20 of us had been together. And he said, don't blink. He goes, you're going to wake up in March, you're going to turn around and look, and the birds are going to be chirping, and you're going to wonder, where did this time go? He goes, cherish every moment of it. Okay, seniors sitting out there, flew by, right? Absolutely flew by. Your high school career flew by. Wait till you get to college. It's going to fly by. So any underclassmen in here, cherish every day. Cherish every practice, every game, every tournament, whatever. And that's what I did. Went to the Olympics. You go through what's called processing. You get all of your Olympic clothing items. Now, this year, because of COVID and all the different restrictions and everything, the Olympics this year, the team went out to Los Angeles. They had to quarantine there for 3 days. They got all their Olympic clothing items. I mean, we've seen a lot of it on TV, but you get all of this stuff. All of it's for free. And then then we go into, to get in the village, you have to go through security. So I thought it was a very, very safe environment that we're in. In Nagano, we had 5 to a room. We had 2 doubles and a single. We had a TV in there, so if there was ski jumping going on or speed skating going on, you could watch that. Spent some time in the cafeteria. Okay, cafeteria, open 24 hours. I personally thought the food was very good. I heard stories about the food this year over in Beijing, not so good. I heard they had some issues over there with the food and talked about having to deal with some adversity and whatnot. But I thought the food was good. I'll tell you this one quick story. This one particular morning, I get my breakfast and I look and I see Wayne Gretzky sitting by himself. And as you hopefully don't hold me, being from Wisconsin, he's Canadian. I didn't hold that against him. When I walked up to him and I asked if I could join him for breakfast. And as I'm walking up to him, I'm like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? And I put my tray down, I put my hand out, and I said, hi, my name's Karen Bai with the USA Women's Olympic Hockey Team. And he says, hi, my name's Wayne Gretzky. And I'm like, no kidding, right? He goes, would you like to join me for breakfast? I said, yes. So I sat down and had breakfast with Wayne Gretzky. We talked life, we talked hockey. By far, one of the most humble, amazing celebrities, I'll put it in that category, that I've met. Truly, truly. Just amazing athlete. Again, from Canada, I'm going to give him some credit, even though he's from Canada here. Played the games, we played China, Finland, Sweden, Japan. If any of you watched the Olympics this last month, they did a little highlight on our team. I think it was before one of the games. They did a little special. They talked, I think it was Cam Granado and AJ Molesko did a little special on our team. That first game we played against Canada, it didn't mean much because we were both going to play the gold medal game anyway, right? So we're playing in this game against Canada. We're down 4-1. Coach Smith calls a timeout, and I'll be honest, I don't remember what he said. 100% don't remember it, but obviously whatever he said to us, we turned it around and we scored 6 unanswered goals. And I can tell you right now, in the history of one of the greatest rivals ever in sport, USA women and USA Canadian women's hockey rival, there's never been 6 unanswered goals scored against the Team Canada, just never. So I don't know what happened, but we turned that thing around. We won 7-4. We ended up playing Canada on February 17th, 1998 for the gold medal game. The night before the game, Katie King Crowley, she's the head coach at Boston College right now, she came into my room and she played the song Reach by Gloria Estefan. Old song, you guys can look it up. Really, I can tell most of you have never heard of it, and that's okay. Age myself a little bit, but it's a song that talks about reaching for your goals in that one moment, just reaching. And after she played it, I looked at her and I'm like, how am I supposed to go to sleep now, right? Because I was like, I could have literally stepped on the ice and played that game right then. But we work with a sports psychologist. For you athletes out there, I'm telling you, it's not just the physical part of the game, it's the mental part of the game that plays a huge, huge role. And we had trained. I practiced going to bed pretending the next day was a gold medal game. I practiced it, so I kind of did my pregame routine in my head, I read my book, and I went to sleep. Got up the next morning, had the same breakfast. You guys superstitious? Yeah. I know you guys are superstitious. I know that. That's a whole new category over here. I'm not even going to go there. Had the same breakfast, had the same pregame skate, did everything the same. Our sports psychologist had put together a video of it. And the video on the bus on the way to the gold medal game showed us playing Canada the 14 times we played them in the tour. We had won 7 games, they had won 7 games. Showed all the goals, our goalie making these phenomenal saves. I mean, talk about being ready to play a game. Kept everything under control, did the same routine. I always got dressed the same way. Every single game, whether it was a scrimmage or a state championship game or a gold medal game, I got dressed the same way. I did the exact same routine. And the last thing I said to myself before going on the ice, I said, Karen, you can't do anything better. You can't eat any better, you can't train anymore. At this point, you gotta just go out there and have fun and play. And we did. We went out there and we won a gold medal. And what do you do after winning a gold medal? You throw your gloves in there, you throw your helmet off, you monkey pile on top of the goalie. Sorry, goaltenders. I was one of the last ones to jump on top of the goalie, and all I could hear was, get off! Kind of pull him off. You guys have seen it on TV. It was just crazy, crazy, crazy. And then we line up, and it's time to receive the gold medal. And I see this woman walking across the ice. It's been 20-some years, 24 years to be exact, and I can still see it as if it happened yesterday. She was a platter of 20 gold medals. Our coach doesn't get a medal, our assistant coach doesn't get a medal, team doctor, trainer, just the 20 members on that team. And what do you do after they put the gold medal around your neck? I brought it just in case people have never seen a gold medal. You guys can get a closer look at it. But you bite it, you hand it in the air, you cry, everything. It is a feeling that I can't describe. People ask, what does it feel like to have a gold medal put around your neck? It's hard to describe. It really is. Take your best day ever and multiply it times 100, 1,000. It was just a feeling of craziness and happiness, and you're crying, you're so happy. So we get off the ice, we celebrate. Pictures on the Wheaties box. I came home to a parade in my hometown. Celebrations. I got to go to New York and be on the Today Show and Regis and Kathy Lee and all this stuff. It was just unbelievable. Trained 4 more years, did some work for the Wild in between there, and did it again. We had played Canada 8 times prior to that final game. We had won 8. We lost the 9th game. The toughest loss I've ever had to experience in my entire life, okay? Lost 3-2. And here's what made me get over it. I came back to River Falls, Wisconsin, and I spoke to a group of kindergartners. And one of the kindergartners, and I'm talking 5-year-old. 5-year-old boy raised his hand, and he said, are you going to go back to the Olympics in 2006? And I said, I don't know. I go, I don't even know what I'm going to do right now. And he goes, I think you should go back and win a bronze so you have one of each color. A 5-year-old said that to me. And ironically enough, they did get a bronze, right? So, kind of scary. He had some, I did not play anymore. I kind of hung it up after that and decided to start a family and whatnot. But it was a great career, a lot of fun, a lot of memories. Hockey taught me a lot. Hockey taught me how to accept people for who they are. You take a team of 20 women, we lived together, we trained together, we all came out alive, right? You know, you guys have to realize when you look at your team right now, you guys don't get to pick your team. Okay, the coaches pick the team. You really have no say in it. So for those 20 or 18 or however many players walk into that locker room, it's not your choice, but that's your team. And I think the success we had in '98 had a lot to do with our team chemistry. We had a 30-year-old, we had a 17-year-old. Talk about different likes, dislikes, music, religious beliefs, everything different. But I'll tell you what, we walked in that locker room and we were so tight. We weren't the best of friends. We were friends off the ice, but not everybody was buddy all the time, right? But as far as being teammates, you would do anything for that teammate. That '98 team is so close. We are on a text message string, and we text, I would say, almost daily, almost weekly, whatever. We text a lot. We stay up till the wee hours in the morning watching the Olympics, texting each other. Well, that was terrible. That was a good play. Just staying in touch. But if I needed anything, I'd have 19 players I could call right now, and they'd show up. And that's how tight that team was. Something else playing on hockey has taught me is to only worry about the things that are in your control. Okay, we can't control the weather. We can't control the refs. We can't control how the other team plays. Focus on how you can play. Focus on how you can prepare for the games. Because too many times in life, we all get upset about the traffic. We get upset over things that we can't control. Take a deep breath and really work on the things that you can control. I hope you guys continue to play this fantastic sport. There's a lot of opportunities out there for you now, way more than when I went through. So continue to play. Please give back. One thing that I've always been very conscious of is giving back to a sport that I felt gave me a ton, okay? My coaches, go say thank you to your coaches today. Go say thank you to your parents today for all that they've done, okay? Give back, go volunteer, help our youth continue to grow and develop. Get into coaching. We are so short on coaches in different places. Get yourself into coaching. Whether you continue to play or not, find a way that you can give back. It's going to be my best bit of advice for you. Keep playing and have a dream. Whatever it might be. It doesn't have to be hockey related. Some of you may have dreams in something else in life. And I'm going to advise you to do what you can to make that dream come true. Okay? Find it, be passionate about it, and always give 110%. A lot of people ask me what I'm doing now in life. Just let you know quickly what I'm doing. My daughter is a freshman in college out of Boston College. She's the manager of the team out there, so she works with one of my former teammates, Katie King. And my son is a sophomore in high school at Hudson High School, and he is going to the Wisconsin State Tournament this weekend. So if you want to cheer for our Wisconsin team, I'd take a little cheering for Hudson this weekend, that'd be great. And I currently work for a company called Pro3 Solutions. Some of you probably know this because I've contacted you guys. We go into hockey locker rooms and clean, disinfect, and protect the equipment. Andover, where are you guys? I'm one of your cleaning fairies, right here, okay? So we cleaned Andover's locker room this year, and we left them a little treat before they went to the state tournament, before they went. So congratulations on that. Congratulations to Andover, Warroad, and all the rest of the teams. Best of luck. I'll stick around. If you guys have questions, comments, want to come say hi, close look at the medal, please do. Thank you.
Thanks again, Karin. All right, so you're not so bad for Wisconsin native, I guess. We'll let it slide. I'm gonna go listen to some Gloria Stefan too before my bowling league this evening. Get really pumped and throw some strikes. All right, now we're gonna move on to these ladies up here. We're gonna start this side with our goalies. Our 5 finalists for the Let's Play Hockey Senior Goalie of the Year. These goalies have emerged from a list of 12 semifinalists whom were voted on by a panel of high school and college coaches. These 5 netminders have combined to play more than 6,259 minutes between the pipes and have a combined goals against average of 1.80 and a combined save percentage of .937. Just as impressive were these 5 young ladies' work in their community and in the classroom. All 5 finalists volunteer at their school and in various organizations throughout their respective communities. Not only is their combined save percentage impressive, their combined grade point average is 3.6. So in case we haven't figured it out, very smart ladies in this room. I absolutely love it. So job well done. This year's 5 finalists are Leah Bosch of Hopkins St. Louis Park, Hannah Fritz of Cretan-Durham Hall, Maggie Maleka of Northfield, Kendra Nordic of War Road, and Abby Pajari of Proctor Hermantown. I am going to first welcome Leah Bosch to come chit-chat with. Oh yeah, she's ready. Come on up. But yes, let's a round of applause for all 5 of our finalists. I promise it'll be super. We're just talking about you, right? Leah faced almost 1,000 shots this season in her career, made more than 3,000 saves. So, you feeling pretty good, Leah?
Terrific.
You know, Karin had mentioned superstitions. What's your superstition?
I need to chew gum during the game.
I like that. What kind? What flavor are we talking?
Bubble gum.
Just the bubble flavor? Okay. What was your favorite thing about your squad this year?
We really meshed together this year. There wasn't like that little clique that you see in a lot of teams. We were all just like meshing together.
Some good music jams on the bus rides to and from and stuff like that. What kind of tunes were we playing?
A little of everything. I don't know.
Taylor Swift's version of Red, maybe?
No.
Oh, we had to give it a shot. Well, Leah, congratulations again. Leah Bosch. My next victim, our next semifinalist, Hannah Fritz of Cretan-Durham Hall. Hannah played more than 3,300 minutes in goal after becoming the Raiders' starting goaltender and compiled an impressive .923 career save percentage. Also a part of Minnesota HP programs. Hannah, you were also a soccer player. Were we a goalie in soccer just like we're a goalie in hockey?
I was not a goalie in soccer. I was just a midfielder.
Just a midfielder, the person that runs the most around the field, right? Just a midfielder. What makes you like goaltending in hockey and forward and offensive prowess in soccer?
Well, the goal's smaller in hockey, so
I think that's a very fair answer.
it's a little easier to save balls.
You know what? I think you're absolutely right. What's your toughest job as a goalie? I mean, is it stopping the puck, obviously, but there's got to be other things. What's the toughest job for you?
Toughest? Maybe like getting hit in the head. That hurts. Yeah.
Are we talking with the puck or with an opposing player?
Both.
You know, you had some offers to play hockey out east, but opted to stay close to home and attend St. Olaf. What helped you make that decision?
I think I'm more of a homebody, and I really like the facility at St. Olaf, and they're rebuilding their hockey program, so I'm excited to be part of that.
Any St. Olaf people in the audience out there? No? There you go. Well, again, Hannah Fritz. Hannah, thank you so much. Our next finalist, Maggie Maleka of Northfield. Maggie is a 4-time letter winner who participated in the Midwest Elite League. She will be heading to the University of St. Thomas to finish out her career. St. Thomas, huh? What makes you want to be a Tommy?
Everything. It's amazing. It's a great campus. The coaches are incredible.
You don't want to stay in St. Olaf and Northfield and, cheer for them?
I would love to, but St. Thomas is calling my name.
That's fair. What is some advice that you might have for any young goaltenders out there?
Just keep your head high. You can't save every puck, and you have to fight compete for the pucks, and just if it goes in, keep going.
What's your superstition?
I drink a protein shake before every game.
Chocolate? Vanilla?
It's like Oreo.
That sounds delightful. You were able to play in the state tournament. What was that experience?
It was unbelievable. It's my first year here, and it was just like the best experience with my teammates. It was incredible.
Well, that is Maggie. Thank you so much, Maggie. Our next finalist, Kendra Nordic of War Road. Kendra is an all-state goaltender who has been a 3-year letter winner for the storied Lady Warrior program. She has more than 50 games in her career, recorded 27 shutouts. We'll be playing hockey at St. Ben. 27 shutouts, Kendra. Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Did you know you had that many?
No.
What's too many pucks, too many bodies. What's your superstition?
When I'm home, I'll eat like blueberry egg waffles.
very specific.
Mom stops now, so.
Way to go, Mom. Way to go, Mom. You won a state championship at the youth level, and now you've done it at the high school. How cool is it to have that at 12U, 14U, and now as a senior?
It's very exciting. I think it's the same feeling. Have it 3 times.
How much did that experience help you when it came? I mean, the XL, a little bit bigger stage, right? But I mean, how much does that experience help?
It helps a lot, like just rehearsing it in your head like you did when you were younger. So, yeah.
How about your teammates and your coach? What would you like to say to them? I hear they're all cheering for you over there. What would you like to say to them?
Don't be goofballs. Okay.
Don't embarrass her, guys. All right, thanks so much, Kendra. And our final finalist with the longest walk, Abby Pajari of Proctor, Hermantown. Abby has written the record book with single-season records and shutouts, goals against average, save percentage, and minutes played. She was a goalie for the Mirage State Championship team and will continue her career at the University of Wisconsin-Superior. Abby, how are you?
Great, how are you?
I'm good. What about your superstitions, gotta ask?
I have a lot, but like the main ones would have the same person braid my hair and drink a blue Gatorade and a Red Bull.
Did they braid your hair today?
No.
You know, it was a close one this year for you guys. Tell me what yesterday was kind of like.
I mean, for us, it was just great to be back again 2 years in a row in a state championship game. And obviously not the outcome we wanted, but it was still great to have that experience.
What would you like to say to your teammates and your coach that helped you throughout the season and beyond?
Just thank you for all the support and the great memories that I'll have with them.
Very fair. Looking back, what was the thing that you loved most about hockey? Whether it was this year, back when you started playing, what really kind of hooked you in?
Just being around the team and forming all the relationships with everyone.
Were there Taylor Swift dance parties with you guys?
Well, some Taylor Swift, but a lot of like Hannah Montana, so.
There's no Red fans up there? Come on, guys. I wanted to talk about that. Well, thank you so much, Miss Hunt. Thanks, Abby. Let's hear it again for all of our finalists here. I'm going to invite Callie Buck from Minnesota Wild back up to announce our winner.
Alrighty, can we get a drum roll? Alright, so the 2022 Senior Goalie of the Year winner is Maggie Maleka from North Carolina.
Wait, you don't get to run away that quickly. Come on now. I know you have your hands full, so I'll be able to make it quick. What does this mean to you? I mean, how excited did you have any idea that you'd be honored with this award?
I'm just so grateful and so thankful for my family, coaches, teammates, and everyone who's helped me along the way.
Where are you gonna hang that jersey?
In my room.
Well, awesome. Congratulations again, Maggie. Thank you. All right, and now for the coveted Miss Hockey Award. In 1996, Minnesota presented the first ever Miss Hockey Award to Roseville legend Winnie Brodt. Winnie, who is still crushing it on the ice with the Minnesota Whitecaps, by the way, continues to be an integral part of women's and girls hockey in Minnesota. Since that year, 25 other ladies have laid claim to Miss Hockey honors, many of whom have gone on to play Division I hockey. Go get those national championships, ladies. They've become Olympians and gold medal winners, and have currently played in numerous professional ranks. And if they're not playing, they have found careers in or within hockey. In short, Miss Hockey winners are elite. For those unaware, this award is presented to the top senior girls high school hockey player in Minnesota based on the following criteria: academic, community extracurricular activities, citizenship, coachability, and of course, on-ice performance. Players are nominated by their coaches, and a list of 10 semifinalists is formed by a panel of high school and Division I and III coaches. That list is then narrowed down to our 5 finalists over here. and the winner is determined by that same panel of coaches. These 5 ladies sitting up here today have displayed all of those qualities I previously mentioned, and then some. I would also like to congratulate Danielle Burgeon, Claire Einright, Vivian Jungles, Madison Kaiser, and Sloan Matthews on being recognized as the best of the best. Now, these 5 players emerged from a strong class of 2022 graduates that include semifinalists Emma Peschel of Benilde St. Margaret, Orono's Elia Rieskamp Hill Murray's Allie Franco, Elk River Zimmerman's Maddie Christian, and Rosemont's Whitney Tuttle. All 10 semifinalists are moving on to play Division I hockey, so let's get a round of applause for that. Now to the 5 ladies up here. Enright led all Class AA scorers with 54 goals on the season and will continue her playing career at the University of Wisconsin. Jungles, also a University of Wisconsin commit, holds the Edina record for points by a defenseman and recently passed her coach, Sammy Reber, as the all-time assist leader. Burgeon won a gold medal with the USA U18 squad in 2020 and is the all-time points leader in school history. She is heading to the University of Minnesota Duluth. Kaiser is a University of Minnesota commit and a 2020 state champion. And Matthews has netted 35 goals for Wayzata and is heading to the Ohio State. Combined, the top 5 finalists have scored 182 goals this season and tallied 113 assists for 295 points. Let's lift it up, guys. Woo-woo. So without further ado, let's meet our finalists. Danielle, you are the first up with me. Come on up. Danielle became the school's all-time leader in points and assists after putting together her 4th straight 50-point-plus campaign. A varsity player since 7th grade, the Chisago Lakes captain helps lead her team to the state tournament last year and currently has 42 goals and 62 points. Last year, state tournament, what was that experience like for you?
It was awesome. It was my first time going, and that group of girls we had was pretty much our U12 team from when we were little. So just being able to go with that group and making it to state was really awesome.
How about on the international stage? That had to be quite the experience.
Yeah, that was amazing. Honestly, not even winning it, just being there with the culture, it reopened my whole perspective of hockey. And then at the end, just winning it, being able to stand on the blue line with your teammates with the gold medal running back, singing the song, it's an amazing feeling.
I saw that you had 10 goals in one Mike game as a kid. 10 goals in one game. Do you remember that?
A little bit. I don't know, I just had a lot of fun. My teams were always amazing, and I just went out and did what I could.
And I also heard that Blake Lazat is your favorite NHL player. Is that just the hometown feeling, or why is he your go-to guy?
A little bit. When I was growing up, I watched him play for our high school team, so that was really awesome. He was always the best player on the ice. Funny story, he would always be at our rink running stairs, and just wherever he was just playing hockey. So.
Love it, and I'm sure it's the same for you. What's it feel like to be a finalist here?
It feels really awesome. I mean, just being up next to these girls too, who are all amazing players, and everyone here is just amazing.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Take a seat. Our next finalist is Claire Unright of Lakeville South. No Class AA player in the state has been able to find the back of the net more than Lakeville South's Claire. She led all AA players with 54 goals and led the Cougars to a 25-3 record. She had 8 hat tricks.
I didn't even know that, to be honest.
There you go. Now you do. That's what I'm here for. 8 hat tricks, and had eclipsed 200 points for her career with 128 goals and 80 assists to her credit. 54 goals this season, Claire. And I know you and I chatted about this. Is this from scoring on your brother, who was a goalie at Bemidji State so often? Is that what that is?
Oh, it definitely is.
Is he here right now? Oh, so you'll just have to tell him that we poked fun.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to be a finalist?
It means a lot to me. It's a great honor to be a part of all of this with all these great, amazing hockey players.
How about your squad? What have they meant to you in this journey, and how long have you guys been together and pushing forward?
They've meant so much to me. They're basically like family to me. I love them all so much.
You're heading to play at Wisconsin again. Won't hold it against you. What led to that decision to be a Badger?
I just love the community that they bring and all the fans that the Badger family has, and the coaches are amazing too.
Looking back, what was your favorite high school hockey memory?
Probably the state tournament.
No reason, I'm sure that's just because of everything, right?
Just amazing to be there.
Well, perfect. And you're a multi-sport athlete too, right?
I used to be. Yeah, I played lacrosse, but that didn't end so well.
Well, now we gotta know what happened.
I busted my ankle and had to get surgery, and yeah, it's just terrible.
Well, good thing hockey.
Hockey's my sport.
Well, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Claire. Have a seat. All right. Next up, Vivian Jungles of Edina. Vivian has accomplished about all there is to accomplish on the ice, and she's done it twice. She is a 2-time state tournament winner, 3-time all-state tournament team player, and 3-time all-state team selection. And you recently passed your coach, which is a pretty exciting honor. Was there ever a thought that she was going to short shift you so she could hold on to her record?
No, she didn't really tell me, so I found out afterwards that I had passed her.
And how did that feel? Pretty fun?
Yeah, she kept it a secret there for a while.
She was hoping to hold on to it, I bet.
Yep.
What did this Edina team mean to you, not only this year, but in years past when you guys were able to win those championships?
Yeah, I think the team's really close this year, and there's definitely a lot of energy. So I think just being with the team and being in the locker room with everyone is always some of the best memories.
Excited to be a Badger with Claire? Have you guys played together before in any summer leagues or anything like that?
And a couple of summer tournaments.
In 1 or 2 words, describe what you love most about hockey.
The friendships and the life lessons.
All right, well, thank you, Vivian. Vivian Jungles from Edina. Next up, Madison Kaiser from Goalie Family Catholic. Kaiser has been a driving force for Goalie Family this season as a top 5 team in the state heading into the playoffs. Tough and intense, Kaiser has been a leader for the program and won a state title with Andover in 2020. Maddie, state title, what was that experience?
Yeah, that was unreal. Just that team, our bond was just so close. So it was really fun, especially with that group of girls.
Your brother Wyatt, who's the better player, you, right?
Of course.
What makes you the better player? What is your game similar, different, or what do you think?
Well, he's D. However, he's definitely the better skater, for sure. But yeah.
I think you're gonna surpass it for sure. I think so. I know it. Golden Gopher. What made you choose the U of M?
Obviously, just staying close to home, so my family could watch me, and it's just an amazing program. The coaches are really awesome.
What are your future goals on and off the ice? I think I saw a clothing designer potentially in your future. Is that true?
Yes, I have a lot of dreams for that.
So what is my outfit? Okay, like style-wise, are we sitting good?
Yeah, I would say so.
All right, good. So what kind of clothes do you want to design? Are you thinking would you do team apparel, like Team USA stuff that you can wear?
Yeah, athletic stuff. Yeah.
All right, well that'll do it, Madison. Thank you so much. Yes, you guys are holding down that. Next up, Sloan Matthews of Wayzata. A 5-year letter winner for the Trojans. Sloan has been an all-conference pick in each of those 5 seasons. She has been an all-state honorable mention selection the past 2 and is a 2-time team captain. She will continue her hockey playing at the Ohio State University. Do you say the every time?
Yeah, of course.
The Ohio State. What made you choose the Buckeyes?
Just their environment they have there and the school size and where it's located is just really good.
What does this mean to be a Miss Hockey finalist?
It's really honoring just to even have the potential to have my name up there with all these inspirational women in women's hockey. So yeah.
Which women's hockey player inspires you the most?
Definitely Winnie Brown or Rowe.
Amazing. Are you going to play as long as she has?
Not sure, but maybe.
Give it a go anyway, right? What's been your favorite thing about your hockey career?
Definitely just all the friendships I've made with all my best friends. They've become my second family.
Again, Sloan Matthews, then thank you so much. And there you have it, our 5 finalists for Miss Hockey. One more huge round of applause, please, for all of our ladies. I will now bring up Callie Funk to announce this year's 2022 Miss Hockey winner.
the drill. Let's get that drum roll going. Okay, the 2022 Miss Hockey Award winner is Vivian Jungle.
Nice work, you knew the drill. Stick on up here. So again, another round of applause. Vivian Jungles, your Miss Hockey winner. Vivian, anything you'd like to say to your teammates, family, friends?
Thank you to everyone that put on this banquet, and thank you to my coaches and all my teammates. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. So, and everybody up here, there's so much talent, so thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out. That's going to conclude our event. Shout out to Inglewood Oaks for hosting us, Tradition Companies, Let's Play Hockey, Minnesota Wild. Thank you to everybody, family, friends. Feel free to take some photos over against the Let's Play Hockey backdrop as you wish. Otherwise, have a great rest of your Sunday.
Any coaches who need to pick up their alls academic, please stop by the table up front. One more reminder also for the Senior Classic, which is being held at the Super Rink this next weekend.
Hey guys, one more quick announcement, semifinalists. We do have plaques for you guys as well, so please come grab semifinalist plaques if that applies to you. Thanks again, guys.